I wasn't even going to do one of these because how do you cap a life and put it in a box or in a reel? So I'm doing this for me as a digital scrapbook and I hope y'all enjoy. January started off real wholesome at home in Ohio with family, but my work life stretched across the country. My coverage of the Eaton fires for Refinery 29 and my movie review for One of Them Days starring SZA in her first movie role for Elle.com stretched my pen to the max, holding comedy and devastation in one work week. Whew. February started out with a Waiting to Exhale Black History Month party at my sister's. Then I had the pleasure of profiling Drea James, CEO of Black and Diversity for Refinery 29, piece about her work in DAI. I relaunched my newsletter that's now on hiatus again. My Sims had a baby. We interviewed Toya and Reginae for Talk to Your Mom. I cooked perfect pancakes at some point, and my sister had a really fun birthday party at a local Cincinnati drag show. In March, the sun started to come out, and for some reason, everyone was mad at Meghan Markle for making healthy food for her children for some reason, so I wrote about that. Then I got to interview Tamar and Evelyn Braxton for a cover story on their family food traditions. Oh yeah, and then I ran to Ireland with my best friend for St. Patrick's Day because I am a Kelly. In April, I tried my hand at planting. P.S. Everything died except for a gigantic lily. I got to hang out with one of my favorite authors, Kennedy Ryan, in New York City, and spent some time in Philly with my godson. My 3 cover stories for Hello Beautiful's Modern Mavericks also went live this month. In May, I got to interview Mama Tina about her book, Matriarch, and she complimented my outfit. I also got to write the album review for Coco Jones' debut album, Why Not More, and saw her sing live for the first time. I also copped floor seats to see Kendrick Lamar in concert with SZA. And I got to attend the launch party for Hello Beautiful's Women to Know covers. June, I had a work trip to Puerto Rico with the Marriott. That was a blast with my best friend and co-worker. In July, I barbecued for my family for the first time with my dad behind the grill, and I got to listen to my grandma fantasize about the rap. August is my birth month, so everything was wonderful. My niece was baptized, which was a glorious experience. And I got to see the Superfine exhibit in New York City at the Met before flying off to Paris for work. September, I wrote the review for Denzel Washington's Highest to Lowest for Elle.com before flying to LA for the Wild Seed Grant Recipients Retreat.
Talk to Your Mom podcast is launching mom-daughter workshops here in Los Angeles this fall.
I also wrote cover stories for Burgundy Baker and Bevy Smith for Hella Beautiful. In October, I covered Complex Con and got to dap up Salahi Binberry. In November, I tried Pilates. And in December, I interviewed Megan Thee Stallion's stylist and launched my Talk to Your Mom workshop. Yeah! Shout out to all the pains behind the gains, the unseen moments. And yeah, I'm grateful to be alive. See you next 365.